And today we have some phenomenal tutors that are going to be sharing their stories and their journey about how they got students through the Jumpstart program. Now, some of you guys are like wondering, like, is this legit? Can I really get students? Can I really make this sustainable? All of these kinds of things. I totally get it. You know what? This is a journey, you guys. And the goal that I have for anybody who joins Jumpstart is for you to get one student or a whole lot more. Because once I help you put those pieces in place for getting students and systems in place, it is inevitable that you are going to get more students if you continue to be consistent. She got that mission accomplished with us. Hello, Katherine.
Hello.
How are you today?
Doing well.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Katherine, like what you tutor, where you're from, all that great stuff.
I'm from South Carolina. Basically, I tutor where most of my students are math students. I do have some reading students. I also have two classes that I teach in Belize, English classes. So those are some of the things that I do on a daily basis.
Awesome. And were you able to figure out kind of a niche that you want to focus on for tutoring as you start advertising your business?
Yes, I started focusing on the math because I do get more math students. So that was the direction that I focused on during our class.
Yeah.
So I changed a whole lot of things as far as my website, and which has made a lot of things better.
That's so awesome. Now take me back before you started the Jumpstart program. What was your business and your life like at that point?
Well, my business and doing pretty good, basically, as far as having students. I've been doing this for more than 10 years. I kind of keep students once I get them.
Nice.
So I had learned how to do that to keep them coming back. And the math especially keeps them coming back year after year. But where I was stuck at was the exposure and getting more reach or more people to my website and more people to outside of those people that I have worked with, because I get a lot of people calling from people who have recommended me, but I was not getting the exposure outside of that.
Yeah. So and there's so many things we can do for the recommendations, not just kind of wait for them to recommend us, I think too. So what were your goals and your motivations when you started the program?
My goals for the program was to take my business a step further. I already had several students, but what I wanted to do was to be able to sustain over a period of time. So that's what I focused on, and that's kind of why I decided to take the class, was to be able to take my business a step further. And so my thing was possibly to do, instead of just one-on-one and online, I wanted to be able to do group. So I saw opportunity to be able to take the information that I was getting now and focus more on trying to do more group tutoring.
Yeah. And I remember we even had like a one-on-one session together where we started like chatting about how are we going to make this happen? What are the next steps so that you can take the same group of students for next year and offer them that group class. So that's awesome. How did you end up finding Jumpstart?
I fell upon Joanne about 4 or 5 years ago.
What?
And I started watching and wanted to jump in but hesitated. So one morning I just got up and said, now is the time. I need to do this.
Oh my
So
gosh, I love
that's what
it.
I did. But I have been watching for at least 5 years.
You know, you're not the only one. I have a lot of people who tell me that they've been watching for years and years and years, and then finally they just decided, I'm going to go and do it. What would you tell other people who hesitated like you about joining the Jumpstart program?
Don't hesitate. Jump. Because you learn so much. And I got a list of things that I'm still working on, and I continue to work on daily.
Yeah.
So my advice would be, don't hesitate, just jump.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. And you hit mission accomplished.